My husband had a heart attack in 1992, and he's done exceptionally well. Then he had a stroke on Christmas Day in '05. And I realized as we sat in that room waiting for them to give him the shot to dissolve the clot, that God was the one in control. And I learned then that you don't tell God what to do. Whatever He has in store is so much better than anything you could have imagined. And I see that every day that we live. My husband is doing fine. And God has been faithful to us through so many things.
Well, without a doubt, the biggest struggle of our lives was losing our teenage daughter to drugs and alcohol at about the age of 15, 16. And in the years that followed, we did everything humanly possible to help her and to get the kind of professional help that she needed. A lot to no avail, however. We rode the roller coaster of emotion that goes with that kind of thing, hope and then disappointment and despair.
All things work together for those who love the Lord, and they did for me. I can think of a time when my husband died and I decided to keep the house finally after a year. I gave myself a year to think about it. It was big enough. Well, I had a daughter who had many problems, who was having problems of her own. She came to live with me at a time in my life when I needed her, and she went back to the way she was raised, to her roots. And I just see God's plan in this whole thing. It was a horrible experience to go through what she went through, but I wouldn't take anything for the experience, and I don't think she would either. She wishes at times she had made better decisions.
I think the thing that I would say is that it brought me to a place, brought us to a place of just knowing the sustaining power of God, because you know, He saves us by His grace, but He also gives us grace to live by.
You know, we have a lot of blessings, but there's also problems and struggles and challenges along the way. But God is faithful. He's always there for us to comfort, to guide, and give us peace. And one day, I'll see Jesus face to face. I'll see Him in all His glory.
God had a plan all the time, and He made all of us and my family so far be our best, what He wanted us to be. We haven't arrived, we're not there yet, but I do know that He works everything out for our good and His glory.